Hey guys, welcome in. If you are new or just passing through my channel, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie. And if you are returning, welcome back, squad. This is bothering me right here. This hair. I'm looking at myself in the camera. That hair is bothering me. Anyway, welcome in, guys. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys had a really great holiday season. We are now in 2025. So, woo. If you're new here, again, welcome. We're not sign specific here. We're also gender fluid. I may say you and I'm talking to them. I may say them, I'm talking to you. Put yourself in the story wherever you seem to fit. Remember that time and energy are fluid. So it could be talking about the past, present, or the future. Take only the parts that resonate for you and leave everything else behind. If you'd like to book a personal more aligned with your own story, all of my information is below in the description box, and I invite you to join me for a session. Also, if you're new here, I would advise you to go into my archives. My readings do tend to reach into the future just a little bit. So if you go into the archives, maybe 6 to 8 months, you may find some titles back there that resonate a little bit more for you now in your present. All right. Let's just jump in really quick and talk about a little bit of the astrology that's coming up for the month of January. Venus is now in Pisces until February the 4th. So you should be getting some really good energy and for your love life. Venus is love and money. So I usually like to say, one is up, the other one is up as well. So you may have some really good energy here supporting the love and the money for the next month. Mars is still retrograde in Leo, but it will be moving out of Leo on the 6th and moving into Cancer. While it's still retrograde, it's going to be retrograde until February the 23rd, but Mars is going to be in Cancer until April the 18th. So be mindful of accidents, water issues like leaks and floods and things like that. And also be mindful conflicts with family members may occur during that time. Okay. Mercury enters Capricorn on January the 8th, and it will be there until the 28th. We have a full moon in Cancer on the 13th. And then we have the new moon in Aquarius coinciding with the Lunar New Year, January 28th or 29th, depending on where you are. Okay. So there's that. All right, let's jump in, get a quick energy check in to see what Spirit wants to talk about today. Also, if you don't remember, I am going to start uploading extended readings onto the membership platform. It's $5.99 a month. So for every general reading that shows up here on the channel, there will be a corresponding extended reading in the membership platform. It's $5.99. I'm not even sure. I think I put a link in the description box, the very first link. I think that's like the membership link, but I don't know if it actually works because I've not tried it. I think it works. If not, you need to be on a browser in order to initiate that. Again, it's $5.99 a month. So not only will you get the extended readings, you will also get any of the cutting room floor things that I do. Sometimes I'll record videos. I do it all the time, actually. I haven't been uploading them, but I do record a lot. And sometimes they don't make it to the channel. Sometimes I'll record like 30 minutes and then I'll just go, yeah, I don't like the energy, and I'll just turn the video off and start over again. Those videos end up on the cutting room floor and usually end up in the membership side of the platform. So if you want to take advantage of that, you'll have access to all of those, provided that you are a member to the channel. But it costs nothing to subscribe so that you can get these general messages. I would love to have you join the Soul Tribe if you aren't already subscribed. All right, so let's jump in and see what Spirit wants to talk about today. Let's tap in. Let's get a snapshot. Okay. Kind of looks like Spirit is trying to lead someone forward. It's kind of funny because I talking about Pisces being a sign of like spirituality, like tapping into your spirituality. And also, I also wanted to mention too, with the North Node going into Pisces and the South Node going into Virgo. I don't even know if I ever actually mentioned that. I don't think I did. So the nodes shift on the 11th to Pisces, Virgo coming out of Aries, Libra, right? So the focus that we're going to be dealing with for like the next year and a half will largely be around a little bit more compassion, a little more compassion, a little less perfectionism. Okay. It looks like somebody here is a little anxious or anxiety filled about moving forward. Spirit may be trying to invite somebody to move forward on their journey, and a little less thinking and more action, more doing. I also kind of feel like somebody here may be struggling with their intuition. Struggling with the intuition, struggling with trusting their intuition, trusting one's intuition, and I don't know, I'm kind of getting an energy of someone having a like maybe struggling with, I heard performance. I don't know what kind of performance we're talking about. Okay, maybe it's part of the problem is, okay. There it is. So it looks like someone is a little bit stressed out about moving forward. I feel like somebody could be experiencing like they've gone through dark night of the soul. They're being encouraged to kind of move forward with their spiritual path. I kind of get the impression that this person doesn't want to have to do it alone, not understanding that these things like spiritual awakening, it's a solo thing. You are not going to awaken as a group, or I mean collectively, yes, but the journey that you take and the work that you have to do, you largely have to do that by yourself. And I feel like somebody here, it almost feels as though they're kind of anxious about having to do it alone. I feel as though somebody here has maybe fallen out with like a friend group or their family. There's no energy here that supports any kind of reconciliation. So again, somebody's being forced, almost like forced to have to deal with something on their own, and they're really dealing with some struggles behind it. Yeah, so somebody here is also dealing with a lot of self-doubt, negative self-talk. Like I said, spirit's trying to encourage somebody to move forward, and instead of taking action, somebody here is just kind of sitting in a space of rumination. Yeah, they don't want to have to do this alone. Communities in the reverse. Yeah, look, somebody here doesn't want to have to do it by themselves, and somebody here, I mean, and it may feel a lot like it may feel a lot like being abandoned, but I'm kind of getting the energy here that somebody doesn't really have a choice. They're being forced to kind of think about their future and what that looks like, but away from these people or away from this community, away from this family dynamic. It really does feel like somebody just stalling progress. Time to go in the reverse. Time to go in the reverse, unfinished symphony in the reverse, not for you. So literally whatever this situation is, and the reason why it's over is because somebody is a liar. Somebody here has been dishonest with themselves, dishonest with the people that they've been engaged with. And God has seen everything, child. God has seen everything. And it's like whoever I'm talking about is somebody who, it's kind of like somebody who, it's like somebody who wants, it's like that 9 of Pentacles in the reverse energy. It's like somebody who wants the benefits and rewards of being, living a really comfortable life, but they don't really want to take the effort or they don't want to take the steps or do the work to actually cultivate and create that for themselves. They don't want to do the work. And that's why they're in the position that they're in right now. Okay. All right, let's use the double deck. I haven't used this deck today. Let's shuffle up. So the energy does not support any kind of reconciliation with this group or this family dynamic. Could be family, doesn't have to be. It could be a friend group. But it doesn't appear to be any. There's no reconciliation energy here that's available. And it feels like Spirit's trying to encourage somebody to just start making their way, but they're reluctant to, or they're hesitating. All right. Interesting. Yeah, I get the sense that somebody here, I heard ill, the word I heard was ill prepared, but somebody here, they're kind of almost like they don't want to have to take the steps, but literally I feel like they're reluctant. And God is literally like knocking on their door like, come on, like the door is open here. I'm waiting for you to get on this path. But somebody here is very reluctant. They're hesitant and they're scared. Oh, there's some truth being revealed, or is there something coming to light or being exposed? Some type of betrayal that leads to a bitter ending. Oh, damn. So somebody here may have told some lies or did some things behind the scenes that are coming. It's coming to the surface. I also kind of get the energy of somebody wanting to kind of come in and clean it up, but even if they did, it would be a lie. They're angry. Somebody's very angry about this information that may be coming to light. Something that somebody did in the past, maybe involving money, could possibly involve some type of inheritance or a new opportunity. Yeah, if somebody had been trying to do smoke and mirrors in the past, that is being seen. It's coming into clear focus. It's coming into clear focus. So whatever they've been trying to hide, they can't hide it anymore. I also get the impression here too, like somebody, okay, so God is trying to lead somebody forward on their spirit path. Like doors are wide open. God's saying, come on in, right? But the thing is, remember, they're having to do this by themselves and they don't necessarily want to have to do it alone. They don't want to be by themselves, but they don't really have much of a choice. They're kind of hoping, if this is somebody that you're estranged from, because I don't know who you are in this story, I kind of get the impression that this person is really hoping that there's still some sense of loyalty. Like you still have a sense of loyalty to them. And so they're really worried about that. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. So they're worried about whether or not you still have loyalties towards them, or if you still have love for them. And what's interesting is, even though I think I've mentioned this in other readings, like while you may still be very, loving and generous with other people, you may not be as loving and generous with this person, because they are definitely feeling on the outside. I see you, collective, not wanting to give anything. They want you to be generous with them. It's kind of weird because it feels like maybe in this particular relationship dynamic, maybe you had been very loving and generous to them in the past, right? But this person didn't really do that. They didn't really reciprocate that energy towards you. And so now what it feels very much like you're giving them kind of a dose of their own medicine. So you're giving them what they didn't give you. You know what I mean? It's kind of that energy. Um I get the sense, like I said, you're generous and kind and loving with other people, just not with this person. Yeah, lovers and yeah, you're not fucking with it. You're not gonna deal with this. I think for you, it would feel very, even on this side, because I have the Fool out here. I'm not gonna lie, I got the Fool out here 3 times, all in the reverse. I don't think for you that you see any benefit to engaging with this situation or this person. They want you to let your guard down, but they can't really defend themselves for what they've done within their connection in order to bring it down. Like the connection fell apart, but they don't take any actual responsibility. Yeah, they don't actually take any responsibility for their participation in the conflict. Um, hmm. Especially if between the two of you, if you are the stable one. Because what it feels like, it's almost like somebody wanting, like if you're in a space of stability and you're getting your life together, you're focusing on the bag, right? I kind of feel like this person here, so not only do they want you to be generous with your time and your love, they want you to be generous with your pocketbook as well. Yeah, I don't think so. Mm-mm. Yeah. And for you, I think you've kind of released the burden. Like if this person had been burdensome to you in the past, you made an executive decision that was best for everybody involved, and you decided to just retract all of your energy. And now this person's upset because they're looking to you to make their lives better. Especially if, okay, say for instance, like having this person in your life may have applied a lot of pressure on you. Excuse me. And may have been very burdensome for you. It's almost like when you take on somebody else's karma, like that's probably what was happening when you were dealing with this person. You may have stepped in, yes, in the past, maybe you were generous with them before, but that was because you actually had love for them. And then when you realize that you're giving, you're pouring out to this person, but they're not giving anything back, nothing, substantial. Um, when you decided, you know what, I'm gonna let this burden go, now they're looking to you to ease their burdens, when that's a solo job. They got to figure out how to ease their own burdens without it being somebody else's responsibility. Like their burdens should not be anybody else's responsibility but their own. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. So they may have done something in haste. They may have done something in haste that potentially revolves around money. Um, but now they're, I don't know, I heard falling on hard times. So this person could also be trying to like hold on to whatever they've got. Because I also get the impression that whoever you're dealing with, this person may have been selfish with you. It's kind of like, it's weird. It's the same energy over here. It's like you were very loving and generous to this person, but they never actually reciprocated the energy. So, and for me, that's selfish over here. Okay. So part of what this person's lesson may be, it's kind of like that selfishness, the selfishness that this person exhibited towards you doesn't really leave room for encouragement to make you want to help them. Mm. And really, really, this person is afraid of being alone. This person is afraid of being alone. And they're sad. They're afraid to be alone. They're sad. I'm also seeing a missed opportunity. A missed opportunity with you. Mm. Yeah, they're hella sad. They're hella sad. Because if you've chosen something else, instead of being focused on them, like you became highly motivated to just move on from this, they're upset because now it's kind of like, I shouldn't have held back from you. I shouldn't have been so selfish. I really regret all of that because now there's nothing here. There's nothing here for you, collective. You may have even had to do a lot of healing work on the heels of walking away from this relationship, whatever this is. Whoever this person is that's going through this, you may have had to heal from that. I also kind of get the impression here that this person needs to move forward on this journey so they can heal. Because right now they're devastated by the heartbreak, and you're not. I mean, they're devastated by the separation between you. You're not tripping. You appear to be very grounded. You appear to be very stable. Um, Complete opposite of whatever this person's going through. You're in a good space. Um, and by not dealing with this person, you avoid a tower. You avoid a bunch of drama in your life by simply walking away from it. So that's not a bad thing. Yeah, chariot at the bottom of the, yeah. Walking away from anything that was not emotionally fulfilling, that was not emotionally supportive to you, that was not part of your wish fulfillment. Mm-mm. This wasn't what you wanted. I also kind of get the impression that somebody here is being forced to address their shadow. Somebody here is being forced to address their shadow, to address the aspects of them that they're like disloyal and they're not a team player and they don't really, they're lacking in self-esteem. There's no victory and success in their life. They're not happy. Like this person is being forced to like really look at themselves and look at their lives and look at the way that they've been conducting themselves. Mm-hmm. So maybe this is karma for somebody. Oh yeah. Okay. Remember I said in the beginning, like somebody here did something foolish and it has something to do with uh like a new opportunity, a windfall, could be an inheritance of some sort. Like something, some lie or whatever they've been doing behind the scenes is about to come out. If somebody did had these like this smoke and mirrors scenario going on around these resources or around this opportunity, it's causing their lives to be upside down. This person here was doing, they were doing it primarily for the money. And this, it actually gives off a lot of like super, whoever this person is, very superficial. They like very smoke and mirrors. They were giving off an air of being one way when really they were something else. It's like somebody's mask being ripped away, and now they're faced with like having to just be, right? They don't like it because it feels very uncomfortable. People have walked away from them. Collective, you've walked away from this person. And now they're in regret. They're in regret. And they're losing their resources. They're losing their stability. They're losing their relationships. The relationship dynamics that they've cultivated over long periods of time, they're losing all of those. Now there's infighting. People are just falling out all over the place. And they want to come towards you. No. They want to come towards you, but the thing is, number one, I feel like it would be a poor investment of your time and energy to even entertain this person. To entertain the person or the offer. Because I do get the impression that somebody wants to come towards you with some kind of offer. I don't know what the offer is. Before y'all get in my comments and start talking crazy, it's just, I don't know what the offer is. It's something tangible. But like I said, I still feel like it would be probably a waste of your time to even engage. Yeah. Because even still, it's not going to, 9 of Cups in reverse, it's not going to make you happy. It's not going to be anything that you want. So I probably wouldn't entertain it. All right. Yeah, so somebody here is suffering from anxiety. Here's the thing. They're ready. I feel like they're ready, or they're being made to be ready. Like whatever is going on in their lives right now, it feels a lot like a dumpster fire, like they got endings happening. They're angry about that. If they've been trying to keep secrets and all that, those secrets and lies are coming to the surface. They're having a really difficult time with going with the flow, even though everything, all the energy that's around them is supporting them to go forward on their spiritual journey. They're really struggling with walking away from the life that they've known, the past, whatever. Like they're really struggling with that. I also get the impression here that this person, what they've been struggling with, I feel like they've been trying to manifest you back so that they can kind of like clean up whatever mess that they've made. But what I don't think this person realizes that if they're the ones who created a whole bunch of drama, they are the ones that have to clean up the mess. They have to come to you, not the other way around. Yeah. God is trying to tell this person, like, if they want to be happy, because this person's miserable right now, if they want to be happy, that they have to get started on this journey. Like, they got a lot of work to do. Again, like I said, it looks like Spirit's trying to, it's like making somebody face their shadow. This person has a lot of work to do on themselves internally. And I feel like God's trying to lead this person, but they're so consumed with the idea that they don't want to be alone. They don't want to have to go through this alone. They want somebody to hold their hand through the process. But I mean, if you think about it, collective, when you were going through your dark night of the soul and when you came through your awakening, all the healing work that you did, you had to do by yourself. You do this work by yourself. This is a solo thing. This is your journey. And this person is really struggling with the fact that they got to do the work on themselves, but they have to do it on their own. You are not going to be here to hold their hand. Maybe, big maybe, you might be there at the end of the tunnel when they finish, but you might not. And this person has to learn how to figure out themselves, get right with God, do the work, and they got to learn how to love themselves so they can learn how to be happy. Because the happiness, I'm always going to say, happiness, it starts with you. Your happiness is your responsibility, not anybody else's. And this person, whoever this person is that I'm talking about, they're looking to you to create the happiness and the security that they're looking for. They don't want to have to do this work on their own. They don't want to have to do this work by themselves. They want somebody else to do the heavy lifting. When it was your turn, you did it by yourself. You didn't have a choice. We don't have a choice in this. They don't have a choice in this. Things are about to get real, real uncomfortable for somebody. All right, guys, I'm going to leave this portion here. I'm going to go, we're going to move on to the extended reading. If this is where our journey stops, thank you so much for joining me today. Again, if you'd like to book a personal, more aligned with your own story, all of my information is below in the description box. And I invite you to join me for a session. If you're a member, I'll see you guys on the other side for the extended. Till next time, take care.